And then the AI part of it, where he's in the desert,
was wild,
just walking around.
That was uncomfortable to watch.
Yeah.
A lot of it was, man.
And then Cartman walking around saying woke is dead.
Yeah.
Like, yo, South Park is brave.
How did they not get sued? That's like satire, I guess.
I think that's all it is.
Oh, something.
I mean, Trump's suing everybody else.
Yeah.
Right?
Even in the episode, he's like, I'm suing you.
But yeah, let's get into these main topics. So first we got Trump. He seems to be annoyed with Powell, and he's saying that some stuff about Canada as well.
Yeah, Powell's getting fired.
I think he's definitely going to try.
He's asking for it.
Next, we got this T app.
What's that?
I don't know. It's this new app, and everyone's been talking about it, going a little viral, about women kind of getting together and sharing their information on guys that they're dating.
Okay, where's the beer app?
Right? The fellas need something. Come on. Then we got Candace Owens. She's getting sued.
This is the stupidest lawsuit.
I don't know if it's that dumb. She's kind of calling the French prime minister's wife a dude.
Kind of.
And then we got a study that suggests men need to lower their standards.
Should be the other way around.
Someone's got to settle, no?
Okay.
And last, we got immigrants, more specifically, South Asian hate is on the rise.
They took our jobs. And in sports, we got Steph said he's got some more years left in him. He's not ready to retire.
I also heard him talking about Drake, talking about how he's loyal to the Sikhs.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Hulk Hogan passed away at the age of 71, pretty young.
Controversial life, but he was one of the greatest wrestlers. Some people love him, some people hate him.
Is he the GOAT? Who knows? The NFLPA executive director resigned for some interesting reasons.
Why? You can't have meetings at restaurants, man?
Was it a restaurant? And last, we got the Blue Jays. They're on fire.
Time to jump on that bandwagon, right?
It's that time.
Mm-hmm.
And so for off topic, we'll talk about the Tesla diner, Caitlin Clark, and a couple other things.
And stay tuned for the question segment at the end.
So, Donald Trump checked Jerome Powell live on air.
Or did he check?
I don't know. Was it the other way around? You could be the judge. I think we have a clip.
Very much. We're looking at the construction, and we're with the chairman, as you know. Chairman, come on over. And we're just taking a look at what's happening. And it's a tough construction job. They're building basements where they didn't exist or expanding them, and a lot of very expensive work. There's no question about it. So we're taking a look, and it looks like it's about 3.1 billion. It went up a little bit, or a lot. So the 2.7 is now 3.1.
I'm not aware of that.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah, I haven't heard that from anybody at the Fed.
Yeah, it just came out.
Our notes had it about
He's
3.1
ready.
as well. 3.1, 3.2. This came from us?
Yes. I don't know who does that.
You're including the Martin renovation. You just added entire capital. Yeah, you just added in a third building. Is what that is. That's a third building.
Well, no, but it's a building that's being built.
No, 5 years ago. We finished Martin 5 years ago.
It's part of the overall work. So,
This is literally...
so we're going to take a look.
There are things the chairman can say to you today that would make you back off some of the
Well, I'd love him to lower interest rates.
What?
Lower interest rates.
This guy just smacks him. These guys are arguing like 2-year-olds.
I mean, I don't know. We all see what's going on, right? Like, he wants them to lower interest rates. And the way that whole situation works is that the Fed is supposed to work independent to the government, right? For obvious reasons. You don't want the government controlling monetary policy.
Yeah.
Because then they can change the economy, make it look good before elections, midterms, general elections, things of that nature, right? So you see that's what's going on there a little bit, right?
The animosity there was crazy, though. They clearly don't like each other.
You know what I thought this thing was? Like, you know how, like, before when Trump was doing the whole tariff thing, or even when he was doing the 51st state rhetoric, he just starts to plant these seeds.
Yeah.
So I've talked about this before, but he can't just fire the Fed chair, right?
Yeah,
like the only thing he can do is that he needs cause. It can't be over interest rates or anything, right?
Yeah.
And would cause be that he's trying to say that they're over budgeted, they're spending more? What did he say? It was 2.7 and it ended up being 3.1 billion.
He said it was 3.1 billion, but Powell was saying that that is an older building.
That was
That's
built
already
5
built,
years ago,
yeah.
right? I mean, so I it's not that I don't believe Powell. I feel like that's what Trump is always planting seeds.
Yeah.
It feels like, right? Like that's just what he's doing there a little bit.
Yeah, but Powell's sticking to his guns. He always is. Even with the interest rate, he was saying lower it like what? I think he said by now it should be 2 to 3% lower.
Who said that?
Trump has said that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Jerome Powell, I feel like when Biden was president, you saw a lot of people in the States on the right. They would talk about how Jerome Powell is such a good Fed chair, right? And he's sticking to his guns kind of thing, right? Now, Trump's president, so a lot of people are like, no, he should be lowering interest rates, right? In reality, have you ever met a single person in your life who likes high interest rates? Because I haven't met a single person.
But if you look at what he's doing, it's right. He should be waiting, right? If the economy is sustaining itself and is doing fine,
I mean,
should he be lowering?
U.S. inflation's at what, 2.7%? Unemployment's hovering at right around 4%, 4.1%.
That would be a dream here.
Right.
Yeah, for Canada.
If we could get it at 4.
Yeah, Canada's a little bit of a different story. The unemployment,
Thriving at 4.
huh?
We'd be thriving at 4.
Yeah. We'd be thriving at 4, right? It shows the strength of the U.S. economy, right? But like in Canada, inflation's at like 1.9%, right? And they have a target control range. They like to keep it like 1 to 3.
Yeah.
And then in the U.S., they like to keep it at 2 exactly. So inflation is higher than they want it to be.
Yeah.
Right. So he's not gonna decrease interest rates if he doesn't need to.
For sure. Why would he?
But is it only up to him?
Yeah.
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 It's up to the Fed. Yeah.
One person?
Well, there's a whole, the Federal Reserve is that whole building
said
that they're building.
him.
The $3.1 billion building.
He's
had
just
that
the
much
chair, right?
He's just the guy who announces it, but they come together.
It's actually designed in a good way where,
Yeah.
like, you know, the government controls fiscal policy, right? Like taxes and stuff like that. And then the Fed controls monetary policy. It's the same sort of thing in Canada. You have Tiff Macklem,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Interest rates, right?
Bank
who
of Canada.
operates
Sort
separate.
of thing in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
Imagine it the other way around. If Trump was controlling it, he'd be
Yeah.
dropping the interest rate all over the place, right?
I mean, I think main reason why he gets frustrated with it is because of all these things that he's doing with tariffs.
But every president, every prime minister always hates the person in control of the money because they're always like, lower the rate, lower the rate.
Yeah, so
Even
does
Trudeau
everyone
was
else.
saying
Who doesn't want the rates lower? Everyone wants the rates lower always.
Yeah.
We don't like, the general public doesn't care about inflation or all this shit. They just
Yeah.
want the interest rates to be lower, right?
Yeah.
But if you look at like Argentina and stuff, inflation's pretty crazy.
But I think he is looking for reasons to fire this guy, but
I think that's what he's doing. I'm telling you, he's
it kinda
planting these little
backfired,
seeds.
though. I think he checked them right back.
I don't know. I saw a WSJ. Like, it depends on like what kind of headlines you read, and I don't even know if WSJ is scared of the lawsuit now, so they're acting a little different. Their headline was Trump makes leaders squirm or something, right? They're sick showing Jerome Powell, but like I don't know. Some people said that Powell checked him or whatever, right? But either way, it's that's their relationship. But I feel like that's enough about interest rates. Let's talk about Trump's. Saying that the possibility of not having a trade deal with Canada. Here's a clip.
August 1st is going to come, and we will have most of our deals finished, if not all. We haven't really had a lot of luck with Canada. I think Canada could be one where they'll just pay tariffs, not really a negotiation. We're working very diligently with Europe, the EU, which covers a lot of territory, a lot of countries. And that's the big one right now. We have the confines of a deal with China. But we haven't really, we don't have a deal with Canada. We haven't been focused on it. When those letters go out, they're a page and a half. That means they have a deal, it's done, they pay that tariff, and that is a contract essentially. But when that letter goes out, that's a deal. And we'll be sending maybe close to 200 of those letters out. Don't forget, we have a lot of countries. So we're going to be sending out almost 200 letters. But once those letters go out, there we have a deal. Now, we sent one to Japan, we sent one to EU, and they came back and negotiated a deal. I think EU has got a pretty good chance of making a deal.
Yeah, they're contracts now. These letters, calling them contracts.
I mean, joking aside, like this does impact Canada. I was reading the retroactive dumping fees on the softwood lumber.
Yeah.
Right. There's a bunch of lumber manufacturers in BC, right?
Yeah.
That this is gonna decimate them, the smaller ones, right?
Yeah,
like if you have to actually go and pay those fees, right? And then this whole trade negotiations, like. I don't know what's happening behind closed doors. If this is just him saying random shit,
Right? I don't know. Is it a bargaining tactic or is he serious? I can't even tell.
I don't know. To me, I feel like almost all of what he's saying at this moment just feels like as like distractions from this Epstein thing.
Right?
And that's how it feels like to me, right?
Just
like
throwing things out there.
Like the trade deal, like if he's negotiating them with China and he's negotiating them with Europe, right?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't Canada be able to negotiate one, right?
Yeah.
I feel like the hardest things that they're probably where they disagree
It's not focused on.
yeah. Like, I don't know. These tariffs are gonna, they're gonna hurt the U.S. economy as well, right?
Yeah.
It's just gonna take a little bit of time.
And they can wait, right? And he knows that. They got all the leverage.
For now, we keep saying that, but like midterm elections are gonna come, and then general elections are gonna come. They can't wait forever, right? And ultimately, it's not a good position for anyone to be in, right?
Yeah.
I just think. I don't know. I can't really make an educated guess on like why they're not progressing, unless like it's just like him just saying that there is progress being made behind closed doors, and they just don't want to announce everything yet, and they're just keeping hush hush for a little while.
Maybe.
Because zero progress is wild, and anything that Carney says, like it seems like
he's caving, right?
Yeah,
he even went out and said that the deal's gonna have to include tariffs. It won't be a free trade
we talked
deal.
about that last week, right? But like, if there's no progress happening, that means there's not even like what they're not even negotiating. Like, what's happening? Like, they just hit a wall.
He said it's not even gonna happen. That's just gonna be tariffs.
Yeah.
Or you get these letters are contracts now.
Yeah.
So that's how he's treating them. If he sends out the letter, that's your contract.
Yeah.
And if you feel like negotiating and I like what you're saying, then we'll flip it around.
Yeah.
They're also not saying anything about Carney going and having a meeting with him. Like, remember that he had one then?
Yeah.
Instead, nothing happened.
Since then, nothing.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know if there's any kind of conversations like over the phone, behind closed doors, right? I'm sure there's things going on.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It's a little weird. I don't want to just criticize Carney too.
No, I'm not.
Right?
Yeah.
Like if this guy's giving you nothing, right? And you're like, yo, we'll take this much of a hit on lumber and we'll do this on steel and we'll do this on milk. And he's just like
35%.
Yeah, right. Okay. We're going to send you letters.
Or is what you're saying, man. This guy's just trying to deflect. You see, he's talking about the Washington Commanders. How much stuff is he talking about?
It's working though. Like people aren't really talking about the Epstein.
I'm afraid it's gonna work.
Yeah.
It's already working. People stop talking about Epstein. You don't hear
it doesn't
much.
work, but
no, news cycle just moves fast. I think he's just trying to just stay on that a little bit. You see him fly out to Scotland?
Yeah, now he's on a golf trip.
And there's like people wearing hats like Scotland is already great or something. Like
like in protest?
Yeah.
Oh,
and then like he's on the golf course and like you remember the assassination attempt that happened on the golf course before? So now he's in this golf cart. This thing literally looks like it's like a armored vehicle.
Like a Pope-mobile?
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Well, he needs one, I guess.
That's enough about Trump. Let's move on to this T app. So this thing's been going viral all over social media. If you could pull up the picture. Okay, so I'll just tell you how this app basically works, right? This app's been around since 2023, but it got a lot of attention recently. So this app uses AI, analyzes selfies to verify that users are women. Once it verifies, users can upload photos of men. Wow. These photos are often sourced from social media profiles and other dating apps. So they're taken from like Instagram and like Bumble or whatever, right?
Okay.
And then the app runs reverse image searches on these photos to perform basic background checks, cross checks against public sex offender databases. And then it identifies images that may be linked to catfishing even.
Yeah.
Right. And then there's also this thing called a tea party group chat, right? Which lets users share information about men directly. So like the guys that these girls are dating, they get to have a group chat about like the guy.
Oh,
right.
Wow.
And then the app includes a rating system, which like you kind of see over there. where
Worth dating.
where users can leave Yelp style reviews giving men either a green flag or a red flag.
That's crazy. And you
Like-
set alerts for your man so you can update your like
Yeah, so imagine that. Imagine dating, like if you're a girl, you're dating somebody and you're
the
on
girl
this,
updates that.
Yeah, so other girls do.
No, it says set alerts for your man. So the girl
Yeah, so you have alerts there, right?
Yeah.
And like, let's say if he's dating another girl and she writes like, oh, this guy like is like X, Y, and Z. This is crazy. You know what the wild thing is? This thing was the most downloaded app
yeah, I did
last week. It beat ChatGPT.
Yo, you know, like all I hear from people that are single is online dating sucks. So I'm so like, this is good for them.
It
like,
is good,
such a good app.
You think
Seems
this
like it
is
would
good
be
for them?
helpful.
I mean,
Obviously, on your end, it's probably
Like
not
for
great if you're a
women,
guy.
yeah. Helpful for
in
women.
theory, it makes sense.
In
Right?
theory,
Like
sure.
like about this like sex offenders and stuff to alert people or like tell other girls like this guy's just a player, right?
Yeah.
That's the purpose behind
Very
it.
cheap.
But I can,
Sure.
but I can.
And if you're being catfished, seems pretty useful.
But the group chat thing that makes me feel like it's just a bunch of girls talking shit about
Okay,
it
look,
that they don't like.
Right? That's what
I think there's a flip side to this too, right? To me, it seems like it's somewhat socially deleterious. Like you kind of are creating this profile, like a social media. Like imagine somebody making an Instagram account on your name. You have no access to. They're using your pictures, your name, your
it's really
age.
messed up for
Right?
sure.
Think about it that
Yeah,
way,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, and the guy doesn't get to review any of the comments, what's going on, right? So imagine now, like a lot of girls talk shit. Right, so imagine if there's a girl on there that's just talking shit because she was upset some guy was
Exactly.
texting her.
locker room conversation, but there's an app. Like
No.
guys probably do it amongst their friends.
Men aren't like this.
Yeah, they do. They're
Not like this.
oh, how many times have you called a girl a slut?
Me? Like,
That's such a guy conversation.
In general, yeah.
okay,
guys-
so then if you're gonna look at it that way, you don't think that it's a little bit of invasion of privacy? Like if they're doing this, no part of you think this is a good thing?
100% is, but if it's gonna help heartbreak,
It's gonna help heartbreak?
like help like a girl not have heartbreak.
You think that's what's gonna happen here?
I don't know. I didn't even.
So imagine if the guys made an app now, right? If the guys made an app like this girl's like been
guys have
around.
WhatsApp groups.
WhatsApp groups are different. Imagine if this thing, like if there was like you called it a beer app, call it whatever, right? If there was an app where guys could be like, she's dated this guy, this guy, this guy. Oh, she slept with this guy, this guy, this guy. And the things that guys are into, then girls are going to feel very insecure because they'll say like, oh no, she just hooks up on the first night, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And like, just imagine then. And then there's going to be pictures of these girls. What if people are sending nudes back and forth? Not to mention this thing got hacked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So all these pictures and messages now get leaked. The scary thing to me is that like if you're gonna be like if you're gonna look at it in a hypothetical situation,
yeah.
cool, it could be fine, right?
Yeah.
But you see the darkness of social media all the time,
For sure.
right? All that's gonna happen is that you're defaming somebody essentially, right?
Yeah.
Like what if somebody's just honestly just trying to date? Maybe they just don't match up with what you think a good guy is, right? And because it's so
Or what if you just had
subjective.
a bad date?
Yeah, what if and that's so subjective, right?
Yeah.
Now you're talking shit and you're putting these red flags, like you're objectifying men.
yeah.
What
Like,
else is that?
If you
Women
had a
have been
bad date,
objectified since the beginning of time.
No, man.
if you had a bad date with a guy, what's
Yeah.
to stop a girl from going and just bashing him, just like ruining his
I don't
name?
know what the app entails, but do you think it's that easy to be
Yeah,
like, this
It
guy?
seems that easy.
Yeah,
like from what I
like-
read, the app makes users claim all statements are true, but you can just click that
But
box
you know
and
that
lie.
thing where like you have to be a woman. What if you're like transgender?
Exactly. This
Like,
is gender
how does
discrimination
that-
at its finest.
It's not only that. There's already dudes who say that they bypassed it by using girls' pictures and selfies and
See,
AI
look at-
pictures and stuff like that, right? So, I mean, to me, it's kind of dumb. This whole app, like, I feel like
It's funny.
It is funny.
Yeah.
And for anyone who's interested, Canadian audience, like this is going to be available in Canada. They're saying August 1st. So
Oh, okay. It's not even available
But it
in
was
Canada.
hacked, right? Like people's privacy. Like what?
you think that's going to stop anyone?
what did they get though?
Pictures, IDs, information, because you have to like verify that you're a woman,
Yeah.
right? But like to me, I
What is a woman? You never seen that documentary?
I did. I did. But like,
That's what I'm saying. Then everyone's gonna need an app, man. There's so many different genders now, man.
You think a man
How many apps
did
you
or a
need?
woman? Probably a man.
Probably a man.
wow, you guys just immediately go there. This is so
I was
sexist,
just
man.
thinking about, remember Ashley Madison? You remember that?
Yeah,
When that got
That
hacked?
was like a cheating.
Oh, that was like,
app,
yeah, that was
Yeah, that
like,
was a
For
cheating app.
married people.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
that's crazy that exists.
Right?
And it like showed people's names and stuff.
Yeah,
when it got
yeah.
released. Yeah.
I don't
But it
know.
reminded me of a
I
little.
wonder if that astronomer guy was on it.
Who?
The CEO.
Or actually, it's more like
I don't know, man. I just think like
It is all the things you're saying. I 100% agree. But it's funny. It's,
it is funny. It's funny, sure, right? But like, it's not funny if like if the guy like you could be abusing your power, right? Like
Yeah,
the poor guy could just be getting defamed for no reason.
Exactly.
And then there are legal issues, right?
oh yeah.
Like there are like I don't know how it would play out. I don't think most people would actually pursue cases legally and stuff and pay lawyers for a defamation lawsuit on an app or whatever.
Yeah.
But imagine if somebody's actually out there trying, some guy, he's just difficult and an asshole, right? And then
Yeah.
he just gets a lot of these red flags and now he gets nothing.
Exactly.
Or what if he changes?
What if it works?
So they're trying to change him. They're trying to change him?
for the
What
better.
if he starts
Nah,
like, it's
nah,
like
man. Look,
it's like a red light camera.
No,
People stop speeding because of that, right?
This is some BS. I feel like I'm not in the dating world, but I feel for the guys out there. If this is gonna happen, this is a thing. We do need one for the guys then.
Yeah.
okay, but what about all the positive things from it? Like, what if guy has red flags
Yeah.
and now other women know about it because of this app?
But red flags are subjective,
Even that, yeah.
right? Like it's something might be a red flag to you. It's not to somebody else.
But don't they explain it on the app, like what it is?
No,
What's the
like
red
you can
flag?
just choose to give him a green flag or a red flag, and that boosts his ratings up or down like a review score.
The one thing I liked about it was
It's crazy.
I like how you can like say if a guy's like a sex offender, but that's what the sex offender registry.
So
looks.
originally, I
Who
think
checks that?
Who the hell checks that?
Yeah.
I never.
nobody checks that.
Yeah.
When this thing originally started,
check
I think there.
You should definitely check it. Yeah.
I think there was this aspect of it where they were trying to donate some of the proceeds to women who have been
We have to pay for it.
domestically abused or whatever. There's in-app purchases and stuff. There's in-app purchases and all of this shit.
Yeah.
Right. But like you're like, oh, people like online dating. Let me find a way to make money in online dating. Right. And their description is jokes. It says similar stuff like, oh, you want to keep an eye on your man? Like that's if you really
The aspect of like, say you're talking to somebody and then they're talking to people around your area, like to know that. That's
Yeah.
pretty helpful.
but look at it from the
Not
other.
for me.
I think it actually is a negative to society, right? Because who do you know that's dating in the dating world and is only talking to one person?
These days, no one.
No one, right?
Especially with
Everyone's
these apps.
always multiple options. What's going on, right?
Okay. Is that
I'm
what
not. I'm married, man. I'm just saying, from like guys that I know that are single, that's what they do.
Yeah, on these apps. Yeah.
Right? And same with girls, they do
Yeah.
the same
Okay,
thing.
so I don't know about all girls, but I like if personal experience, if I was talking to somebody, I don't really have like the capacity to
So
talk
if
to them
we
more than
started
one. And
dating
I only started, I was only talking to
before any of this shit started.
Yeah, yeah.
Bumble
You guys
and
never
shit
went
wasn't
on these
even a
apps.
thing.
So.
yeah.
Nobody was using online
apps
apps
are
when
crazy.
Everyone was using online things.
they just started. Tinder just came out when we started dating. That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But
People were online dating.
nah, not like that. This is
Like
another
on
level.
Facebook.
Yeah.
It was more like the eHarmonies and the
Yeah, it's a
Match and,
different
like,
time.
Or even like just Instagram. Yeah.
Now it's like a game for these people. But yeah, this is
I'm waiting on the beer app.
you are right.
But no
Very-
beer will be
What do you
spilled.
think about
No
that?
beer slander.
You think it's a good app?
It could be helpful. I
Yeah.
feel like it could
I think so
like,
too.
help protect
I think
women.
so too.
We're
But
just
it-
gonna stay over here. We're gonna
Yeah,
guard.
that's
We're
what
gonna
I'm
stand up for the
saying.
boys
Because I'm
over
getting
here.
too much male
I
energy.
think it'll get abused, man. And they'll just defame guys for no reason. It's already happening, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't verify it. You can't. It doesn't allow any males on the app. How are you gonna discriminate like that, man? It violates the policies of Apple.
And with that, we're gonna move on. So, Candace, she's being sued by the French Prime Minister's wife, Brigitte Macron.
Wife.
And here's a clip of her reacting to the lawsuit.
Anyways, I am floored. Are you floored? because this is just goofy. You are officially a very goofy man, Brigitte. And I got to give it to you. You definitely got
She
balls.
doesn't hold back, man.
Fire everybody around you, and I mean literally everyone around you who told you that this was a good idea, that this was a very good idea for you to be the sitting first lady
That's
of
actually
a country to file a lawsuit against a journalist of another country. You are literally making history in all the wrong ways. We are revolting against this. We're revolting against the perverts that run the world. And I want to be very clear here. I count you among them. I think you're sick. I think you're disgusting. And I am fully prepared to take on this battle on behalf of the entire world. Okay? That's what I'm going to say. On behalf of the entire world, I will see you in court. What I'm saying is that you were born a man and you will die a man. Oh my God. That's the point of it. So give us a sample. I'll send my doctors to take your blood. Figure it out real quick. However you want to go about this. Hey, how about just giving us some pictures again of you growing up, raising your children? That would be fine. Like I said, we'll get to the bottom of it. Right? That is what discovery is for. I'm going to ask a lot of questions. You're probably hoping, this will go away and at least we'll say we sued her. We'll say we went after her. She'll probably file for this to get dismissed. I'd like to make it to discovery.
Damn.
And I think that we owe that to the world.
Damn.
Why is she like so sure that Brigitte is a man?
So
Have you
Candace
seen her
Owens
content?
isn't the person you want to really mess with.
Yeah, I would never.
Like she's
fight her.
like not fight. You don't want to argue with her. None of that, bro. She will go down just swinging.
Yeah.
Like she fact checks everything. She's done this documentary Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
Doing this thing.
Even with her, she has me convinced. Like she's done a deep dive on this.
Yeah.
And there's so many videos about it. She even like claims that she was born a male under another identity, a whole other name.
John Mike Michelle or something.
Yeah, John, whatever it was. Like she has so much on it, man. She's been going off about it for so long.
she proved it? Did she actually prove it?
She's telling them. She's like, I want to go to Discovery.
Yeah, but then that's after the fact. She's already made this declaration.
Statement, right?
Yeah.
No, I don't know if she has hard proof because she's like, I'll send my doctors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this person has 3 kids.
Yeah.
There's just no pictures of her, I guess.
There's no pictures of her past.
There's no pictures
with her father.
Yeah.
None of it.
There's like some weird
And
conspiracy about the brother or some shit. Right?
Yeah. There's so much. If you watch her videos, it's crazy. You'll start believing.
You'll get hooked into it. I mean, I don't know what the hell is weird, what's true or what's not, but their age difference and that like she used to be his teacher.
The
and stuff,
teacher
that's
part is
weird
crazy.
enough in
She
itself.
was his teacher.
Yeah.
So France has a law that if you're 15 and older, you can be in a relationship.
15?
15, 1-5.
So that law is fine, but it's like morally it's
That law's
retarded.
crazy.
24
Right? Like, that's what I'm
age
saying.
gap, yeah.
24 years?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
No months.
Like she was married when she was his teacher.
Yeah.
And then she was like infatuated with like his intelligence.
Okay.
Is what I read.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
what it was?
Yeah, and then his parents sent him away to like get away from this relationship, but she kept in contact with him.
So crazy.
So she like
That's
groomed
crazy.
him.
And then
That's
she
what I'm
smacked
saying,
the
is that-
shit out of him too on the plane. That's a manly punch, man.
I don't know, man. If you see pictures of her, like I don't know what their goal was with this even this lawsuit.
Yeah.
Right? Like I think it's just to a little bit scare her and be like, look, we're going after her, right? Because
Yeah.
I think to my knowledge, they already tried to have a lawsuit against somebody in France, which they
They
lost.
failed. Yeah,
Right?
for the same reasoning. It was defamation. They tried
Yeah.
to sue and that one fell through.
But then there's also the fact that if Candace is like, I don't want to file for it to be dismissed, I want to go to discovery, then she could do what they're talking about because she has to give evidence then of how she's not a female, right? In discovery, that's what you
Yeah.
would have to prove.
But if you wanted to prove it, a blood test would be so easy, right? You just
It
prove
would be
it,
so
it would
easy.
discredit Candace.
It's pretty wild. Like, imagine if somebody started saying that you're a girl.
Right?
Like, it's pretty easy to prove that you're not.
Very
Right? Like, I don't know. You'd have
No,
to.
but wouldn't you be offended at having to take a blood test for it?
Or
Yeah,
just-
that somebody
yeah.
can corner you and make you do that.
I'd
Sure.
be highly offended.
You know what the weird thing is? Originally, they offered her money to settle.
How do you- like they offered Candace?
Candace, yeah.
Oh.
They offered her
right.
money. So what does that? Why the hell would they do that?
Yeah.
That already seems like, yo, just shut up about it.
And the other thing outside of all of this and the weirdness about it, like, yeah, she's calling him a dude, right? But like we were just talking about last week about Colbert, right? And like he's crazy, like he's obviously on the left side of things, right? And that's the way that he criticizes politics. And I said last week that I don't think it's right when you see presidents, politicians going after journalists or somebody that's critiquing them, right? In that sense, right?
Yeah.
I don't think this is right either, right? Just because she's on the right wing side of things, right, doesn't mean that you just get to go after her, right?
Exactly.
Like you decided to run for prime minister or president of a country, you're going to get some critique and some criticism, right? And some of it's going to be this BS, right?
Yeah.
It kind of comes with the territory a little bit, right?
It's a little too personal, though.
It is a little too personal, but it's a slippery slope. Like
it's a free
I would
speech
never
thing,
run
right?
ever for anything. Not that I would get elected or anything like that. I'm just saying I wouldn't because it's too much personal shit that
Way
you have to
too
put out
much,
there,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just not comfortable with it, right? But somebody who wants to do that job,
Yeah.
you have to know that that's coming,
Yeah.
For sure.
right? And like you guys are saying, right? The grooming aspect of it aside, right? Those allegations
weird.
and that whole story, like that's wild. Even if she is a female.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we don't know what the hell is true
You
or
were
not.
born a man, you're gonna die a man. That was savage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we move on?
Yeah.
So, we'll stay on this dating thing. So, let's move on to a new study that suggests men need to lower their standards. All right. So there's this article. There's long been a theory that on dating apps, 80% of women are pursuing the top 20% of men. But new research reveals it's actually fellas who are aiming too high when swiping for love. Okay. International researchers analyzed the behaviors of almost 3,000 heterosexual users of Czech dating app, with their findings published earlier this week in the PLOS One journal. Men tended to express interest in women who were more desirable than themselves, while women typically pursued men of more similar desirability, the team uncovered. Okay. Desirable, how they classify desirable each user was researchers counted the number of swipes they received from other people on the app. Okay. And then what does it say? Despite being spoiled for choice, the research revealed that women sometimes choose slightly less desirable partners on average. However, the study showed that successful matches tended to happen between people with similar levels of desirability. Thus, to avoid feeling frustrated and rejected when using dating apps, the research suggests that men should be realistic about their own desirability and not attempt to date out of their league.
Okay. I mean, is that shocking? Most guys I know think they're more attractive than they actually are. But then girls are the opposite, right? Body image issues.
Really?
all that.
I think I agree
No?
with that. Yeah.
I think so.
I'm just trying to think. Yet.
Think about your single friends.
Yeah, I'm not just my single friends, my friends in general. I'm just, the self-esteem is a little high.
It always is. I always think you're going to get this like 10 when you yourself are like a 5, right? Like,
Well, who calls themselves a 5?
I'm just...
Oh, like even when you see the street interviews, right? Like now that I'm thinking about it, when he'll ask like a girl, right? And sometimes
Yeah.
it'll be like a pretty girl,
Yeah.
right? And she'll be like, "I'm like a 6," right? And then they'll ask like a guy,
Yeah.
who's like clearly, yeah,
Clearly a
I'll
little
say I'm
lower.
like a solid 8.5. Right?
I think I'm a 9.7. And even those interviews, you see all these girls, right? They're like assuming that a guy is over 150K, needs to be earning over 6 feet, and that'll be like 2% of the people in their population. So there's people like that too on both sides, I guess.
You know, I feel there's even research done that shows that I think somewhere around 52% of women who make more than $100,000 a year are single. Right? So like if you're going to always try to chase, if you're saying that men should aim lower, right? It clearly certain women don't aim lower either.
Yeah.
Right. It goes both ways.
Yeah.
Right. And like I think what ends up happening is that if you don't find somebody in your early 30s, right, you kind of get this experience in life and this wisdom in life, and you're building a life, and it's harder and harder and
Somebody's
harder
got to match that.
because people start to have like their own ideologies on how life should be, religion. They start getting more set in their ways, right? Politically speaking. How the country should be run, but where you stand on key issues and stuff like that. you start to get more and more set in your ways. So it starts to get more and more difficult, right?
Yeah.
But then, like, again, like if you're gonna say that men should lower their standards, isn't like what you were saying? What the 80% of women chase the top 20% of men?
Yeah.
It's wild. Who needs to lower their standards, right? Like if you're, especially these days, everyone's on Instagram. You could DM somebody, they'll fly you out.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna complain about this T app, like, oh my god, like he's a this, he's a that. Like you're the one that's going to those kind of guys. That's your choice.
But what it sounds like is this article is saying men should lower their standards in terms of physical appearance.
Yeah.
What sounds like you're saying is that women need to lower their standards in terms of financial security.
But also height.
I think
Like if she's making 100K, why should she look for somebody that's making less? She obviously wants someone that's on par or more.
Well, I think first of all, I don't know the statistics on how many women actually make above $100,000 a year, right? But also, I think it's this idea that men have to take care of the women, right? Which I somewhat agree with, right? Like I don't think that like a dude should be sitting at home playing video games, right? Like get your shit together, make some money, right?
Yeah.
But like if you're going to usually when there's a woman who's like in the corporate world and she's climbing that ladder, she's not gonna have that room for BS, right? So if you run into a dude who's like trying to give you all this bullshit about what he's going to achieve and what he might do, you're gonna be like bullshit, right? And you're not
fixing him, right? That's the whole thing. Some girls are obsessed with fixing.
Also, if you're a girl, right, and you date somebody who's making less money than you, aren't you constantly gonna be like the alpha in that relationship a little bit? It's weird.
Yeah.
Right?
I could argue that girls that make less money are still the alphas in
I think
relationships.
a lot of the times, I guess.
Because guys don't care about certain things, man. Guys don't care about certain things. Like in terms of like in the house and things that happen, like they don't care what color the walls are and shit like that. Nobody really cares too much. But like, I don't know. To me, I feel like I think somebody always has to settle.
Yeah.
And that's a weird conversation if you start having them amongst couples, like who do you think settled, right?
Yeah.
It's awkward.
It's so awkward.
But if you look at couples that you know, like, don't you look at them and think, yeah, they look good together?
Yeah.
Like, they're kind of on par with each other. Nobody's like extremly hot.
Yeah.
Or like nobody's
Or if it is on the other side, then you just assume one of them's rich.
has money.
Yeah. Why else did that happen?
Or they've known each other long enough.
Yeah.
What about like Bill Belichick and there's like 20-year-old girlfriend and stuff, right? That's clearly money. He's like ruining his documentary. She's like, did you guys see that?
No.
She's like telling him to cut this out, cut that out. She's like executive producer.
Oh my God.
I saw her in that interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She kept telling him to shut up and stuff, not say things.
Yeah. She's like, we're not talking about that.
Yeah. I mean, as far as like this stuff goes, like, I don't
So
know.
everyone should just lower their standards and you'll find a mate.
Exactly.
Basically.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think like it kind of plays into like a lot of the stuff that we were talking about earlier, right? Like if you're gonna like have these apps that make it more like you're giving more information, more stuff to reject somebody, and you keep like, what do you think is gonna happen?
Yeah.
You're gonna get less people. The people are gonna have higher and higher standards. If there's now red flags that these girls have, we used to think these were just icks and red flags. Now there's an app for it. This is basically the ick app.
Life's easier.
You guys ever seen that? I think I don't know what platform he's on, but I've seen like this guy. He just lists a girl. Will be like, it gives me the ick when a guy grabs his coffee cup, and he'll just list it. And there's like 2,000 things. He's like 2001. Don't grab my coffee cup.
What?
You never seen that?
What he just said.
No, I get what you're saying, but I've never seen it.
Yeah.
But I think the other thing with these apps, like maybe we're underestimating like the safety of women. Like they have to take that into consideration when like going on online dating apps and things.
Yeah.
Something that maybe a man wouldn't think
For
about.
sure. Yeah.
Women have to think about so many things. So like something like the T app is like helps with their safety. I feel like having other women.
You said it's not in Canada yet, right?
August 1st.
Yeah.
August 1st.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know anybody that's on it.
Yeah.
It says August 1st on the App Store. But like, I don't know. They could change that. But yeah, I'm not speaking from experience with any of these apps and stuff, right? So like, who am I to judge? Like, imagine being on these things and it's so difficult.
Yeah, it is weird
I've
though.
heard a lot of people say it's like hard now, like really hard.
Yeah. And to what Simmer was saying, it is weird, like for a girl. It's a lot stranger. Like meeting a stranger, you're scared. Right?
Also, like, imagine dating that many people.
I don't know how much of them actually translate to dates. I think they just text.
There's even texting that many people, man.
It's tiring, right?
You know how many stupid people I know that hate texting? Like, I don't even like texting everybody I know, right? Like, imagine just texting strangers in the same one-line pickup lines.
Right.
And you just go,
But you have to picture yourself like wanting a relationship.
Yeah,
like
that's
you're not
why
in the
people do
headspace.
it, not for fun.
no, even for wanting a
trying to
relationship.
wants to do
I don't got to do it.
Glad I don't like. I would just be like, I can't fucking do this. Like, I would just check out, man.
Even when
I've talked to one too many
you're just like,
idiots.
can I just call you? I'm like, oh my god, call me.
You're just old school.
I am old school, man. Even when I started like emailing people, or I'll just call and they'll be like, "Why is this retard calling us?"
It's a lot easier sometimes just to call, right?
Yeah,
Or you can have a 2-hour text conversation or a 10-minute phone call.
yeah.
Where do we go with this thing?
Let's move on to his last main topic, which is immigrant hate is on the rise.
Yeah.
So we've all seen these videos that show
Definitely,
like immigrants, more specifically South Asians or Indians, I guess,
Yeah.
acting stupid on social media. And then if you open up the comments, you'll see a bunch of people blaming basically everything from inflation to
Everything,
crime
yeah.
to the housing crisis. It's all, the immigrants' fault, right?
Yeah.
Which I feel like has increased the hatred towards immigrants, but
Yeah.
also Indians in general,
Yeah.
right? And that's kind of the online discourse that's going on right now because you see a lot of these videos pop up everywhere. But how do you guys feel about it?
Well, in Canada, for sure, I think it's like directed towards Indians very specifically. I feel like a lot of that hate is just online and it kind of stays there. But then there are some crazy people. There always are. And then that kind of just gives them fuel that people think like them, right? And then they start acting on it.
I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen it. There's like a few of them. There's that guy who's in the pool who's like basically washing his ass, right? And then there was
People do
there's those
dumb
people
stuff
that
too,
like
man.
dance, downtown Toronto and stuff, right? And then
then that's
act as
true.
if there's nobody else around, right?
Yeah.
And then you'll see, you'll see a few of them where anytime they show like certain criminals or immigrants, a lot of them will end up being Indian.
Yeah.
Right? And then you'll see all these comments,
All those heists.
yeah, all those heists and all that, right? They end up being Indian. But like, you can't just make it seem, it's not every single Indian is a bad person. Not even every single immigrant is a bad person, right? Like, there are people who come here and they want to assimilate and they want to do things the right way and they're trying to do things the right way and they're met with a lot of hate, which some of it is online. But like, again, we're not in their shoes, right? Like, if they're walking around, they might be, looked at differently, right? Because the way we dress, the way that we talk, we think that we're all the same, but somebody can easily tell that we're born and raised here versus somebody who's an immigrant, right?
Yeah.
And it's a lot harder for them, right? I feel like a little bit, which kind of goes, stuff that's brushed under the rug, right? Like, because I mean, it's not their fault. They're taking the jobs, whatever they can offer, right? Like, whatever's out there, they're trying to take those jobs. They're trying to make ends meet, right? Now, there is a flip side to that. Like, what they do is they abuse these programs, right? Whether it's immigration, I think the new thing
Social program.
they're abusing OSAP right now. Right? Like, there's like all these online tutorials on how to abuse OSAP and
That's
game
the
it.
thing. They'll give you tutorials.
For the most money that you can take. This is the shit that they start doing, right? Then people start getting annoyed, right? Because these systems are in place to help people who need them. Right, they're not there for like all this bullshit.
Even food banks, they're abusing.
Food banks. Too.
Yeah.
Right?
I saw a guy on TikTok making TikToks about how to abuse people. Yeah.
They give tutorials. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Which, like, not in our culture, but in our religion, in the Sikh faith, it's basically seen as like a sin. You can call it. It's called a bajakarat, right? If you don't make something with your own 10 hands, it's not a direct saying, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of a sin.
Yeah.
Right? Like, if you're getting paid for
Get it through merit and hard work.
What'd you say?
Right?
You said 10 hands.
10 hands, 10 fingers.
How many hands you got? I feel like what started off kind of as trolling online, every post of Indian, you see Durka or whatever, right? It kind of
Pajeets.
yeah, it kind of evolved into this, and like I feel like my advice would be is kind of stop giving people reasons to hate on you, right? Anytime there's a major drug bust or crime or theft, it's not usually, it's always Indian. Like 7 of them will be Sikh, right? It's you're giving them reasons, right? Like sure, there's frustrations over housing and like job competition, but then anytime there's like something bad going on, it's like Indians are on the forefront. Every time I'll see like Harjinder Grewal, like or something like that, right, on CP24 and stuff.
Yeah, I think a little bit of it is that
I hope that's not a real person. I just made that.
To give pushback though, I do feel like there is like what ends up happening online. Like we know how this works, right? Whenever an algorithm picks up something, right?
Yeah.
Now, what are you gonna do to get the most engagement? You're gonna say the most polarizing shit, right? And when you're saying that, the comment section is gonna go on one side and the other, right? So if you're gonna go immigration, it's very easy to get polarizing comments, right? Sure. Depending on how you frame the argument, right? So, but there's also some truth to it, right? Like you see, like I saw a video the other day, some guy's walking through Rome, and he's like, "What is this, Bangladesh?"
Bangladesh,
Yeah.
He's never ever been there.
He seemed like he was being a little bit aggressive. Like I don't know how much of that is actually true, right? But like, I would be one of the first ones to call out whenever people are doing dumb shit. Like people that live here and grew up here and were born and raised here, they're not accepting of this shit either. For sure. Right? Like this is a country that we owe everything to. We came here as our parents came here as immigrants, right? Yeah. But like you can't just blame everything on the lack of assimilation. A lot of this has to do with poor immigration policy, right? Like if you saw like I think like in 2022 it started going all crazy. In pretty much across the entire West, so the U.S., Canada,
the world,
Europe,
all over.
But the desirable countries, immigration started going up. Yeah, which like I don't know if this was planned because most governments saw the writing on the wall, right? Like most of these countries have low birth rates. Exactly. I think Canada sits at somewhere around 1.33 per woman. Right, and to be a replacing birth rate, which means that to sustain the population in Canada, in the U.S., I believe it's the same as 2.1. Children per woman, right? So if you're having 2 kids, every 10 families are having 3 kids, that replaces a population and the population keeps going. But if it's down to 1.33, eventually you're going to get a declining aging population, right? And a lot of what we were talking about before, these dating apps, people getting married later, people having icks and red flags,
social
all of
trends,
this shit.
Right? Yeah.
So what ends up happening, right? You don't have kids or you have kids way later, right? There's going to be, I feel like we're going to be one of the first generations where you're going to see a bunch of parents that are never going to have grandkids. Yeah. Like they're not even going to see them. Yeah. Right? Like, which they don't know that's
so sad.
It is sad.
Yeah. Well, he also said it in a sad.
He sounded sad.
Never gonna see.
No, but yeah, it's kind of true. You keep delaying everything, right? Yeah. It's what do you expect?
Do you feel like it affects your day to day, the South Asian hate thing? Because sometimes I feel like I don't always look like I'm Punjabi, but if I dress homeless most of the time. So if someone's I'll purposely talk so they can hear I don't have an accent.
For sure.
Like, I don't know why. It's just like it happens to me.
No, like it's making you somewhat insecure.
It makes me feel like I don't want you to think that I just feel.
I relate to that. Yeah, a lot of it I feel like is online.
Yeah.
There's a lot of it is online, man. Like I don't see so many like I've never really experienced racism if I'm being honest. Like in this, no, not like ever.
I experienced so much.
Like I've experienced racism in general here and there growing up, right? I'm just saying it specific to this stuff. Yeah. Like I've never been accused of any of this stuff or people telling me I'm smelly or I don't shower or any of this shit, right? Because honestly, I don't know why. Like they don't wear deodorant, some of them. I don't know why they don't.
Most of them. All of them.
Yeah, which like then you walk into a room and you smell the BO and the conversations start, right? A lot of it, like I think also has to do with like I was saying, the algorithms picking it up and now it's just like what's in the algorithm.
Sure.
Then you couple that onto high cost of living, right? Low tolerance for bullshit. Right. And now you see people out here stealing. You're going to be like, hey, screw you. You're stealing our job.
Exactly.
Right.
And even this whole right wing push, right? It kind of gives you the avenue to start doing this if so many people are saying it, like deport people. Like in the US, it spreads, right? That whole way of thinking.
Yes. And I feel like the the ironic part of this is that the where the state of the economy is now, you're actually going to need foreign investment. Right? Like they were saying in the housing market for forever, we tried to take foreign investment out. Now they're going to be begging for it back. Right? I'm not like a proponent to this. Like I'm not like trying to be an activist for foreign investment or anything. Also, immigration, you're going to need it. Right? With an aging population, what are you going to do?
You got to import it.
But not necessarily like you're not trying to replace your population, right? But if you take away population growth, I think Canada's population, if you take away immigration, Canada's population is stagnant right now. Right? Like we criticize or we talk about Japan having an aging population, declining birth rates. It's happening globally. Right? And that's just kind of what's happening, right? So like I feel like people are going to be annoyed when you let in too many people all at once, and all those people don't assimilate because they start running into each other more than they do running into people here. Right? And all that happens is that then people get annoyed.
I think the other thing to consider, I think Indian people are a little more like culturally they're out there. It's kind of in your face. Whereas like other people, I guess like look at Diwali, right? Whenever it happens, people are fireworks all over the place, trips people out. Other people like aren't so in your face about it, like celebrating things.
Like I don't think you see so much hate towards Chinese immigrants. And if you look at it statistically, they're some of the biggest, like the population. It's some of the largest population immigrating to Canada and the US. And you don't see anything about them. I think they're just good at just keeping it to themselves.
Or do you think because we're not a part of that community, we don't know?
Maybe that's
because I could imagine they get a lot of
because
like, they have big celebrations and stuff too.
I just don't see it online like for anyone else.
No, it's because it's not in your algorithm, man. I'll even see shit like recently today. I think I was seeing Carnival Cruise, right? And it was like what it used to be, right? It's a bunch of white people dancing with some shit, and there's like what it is now, right? And there's a bunch of black people turning up, right? And to me, like I look at that and I'm like, it's just people having fun, right? Like what the hell's wrong with it, right? But the comments are obviously going to be
people made it racial,
right? And it turns into a racial thing, right? I think that's the same thing that happens with this Indian stuff, right? Like growing up here, one thing that also pisses me off is that you'll just see people be like, it's only a certain part of India. Right? It's not Hindus.
Like the north against the south.
They start doing all this dumb shit. Like you idiots. If they're gonna be racist, they're gonna be racist.
And they're not gonna pick
everyone. You're trying to be like, no, it's not us, right? Because like the way that we grew up, right? Like I have Hindu friends, I have Muslim friends, I have white friends, but like we kind of grew up in these communities while you're growing up playing ball on the street, right? Ball hockey, whatever. You never really were like, oh wait, they're what religion? Like what's going? This shit is new here.
Exactly.
Right? Like in Canada specifically, there's no like, oh, they're them specifically. It's like this or that. But like you, instead of like looking at a problem and being like, okay, the solution to this is like trying to be like, hey guys, knock off the stupidness. Right? And like, and you also got to hold these governments to account. Right? Like, because now they're going to need immigration. Right? And it's so ironic that when you need it, there's a massive amount of hate for it. What the hell are you going to do then?
You got a problem.
Right? But I think that's it for the main topics. Let's move on to sports.
Okay, so sports, the first thing we got going on is Steph. He was doing an interview on Complex. And he was basically going over how he doesn't think his best days are behind him playing-wise. We have a clip.
I do know I'm kind of just taking it in 2-year chunks just to know, like, you have to give yourself something and some motivation to kind of go after. For us, like I talked to all the guys who have been in this situation where they've extended their prime and, you know, there are more ungraceful endings than there are, you know, I tip the cap and like that type of thing. So if I can get through all seasons, like I feel like that's the kind of marker to how long I can push it. But to answer your question, I just want to be in a position where I've accomplished, or I put myself in a position where I can say I've done everything I can to, you know, get everything out of this game, and hopefully I have, you know, my health and the choice to say I'm
hanging it up.
I'm good. I'm not nowhere close to that though.
For sure. So we got some more years from you.
For sure.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you said he's not done yet. Nowhere close to it is what he said.
Yeah, people always talk about Bron's retirement, right? Nobody talks about Steph's, right? Steph's what, 37?
I don't know exactly. In that range, yeah.
Yeah, it's like 36, 37, 38, somewhere around there.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you can't play forever, man.
That's the one thing no athlete wants to do, what he was saying, right? You want to exit gracefully at the top. But a lot of the time, you get forced into retirement. You blow a knee or something. You get a bad injury.
But don't you think... Okay, I was thinking about, like, while he was saying that, I feel like Steph's still in his prime.
Right?
For an old guy?
I mean, he's set up to play a lot longer because he has range and he's a shooter, right? He's not getting in there getting, like, hit.
Yeah, but, like, I don't know. Like, early on, like, I wasn't really a Golden State or a Steph fan, like, per se. Yeah. But, like, now, I feel like I've completely flipped on him, man. Like, I feel like he's... people don't give him enough credit sometimes, right? Like they kind of like take it away because
he's on my
finals MVPs. I don't know if I would give him that. You just like to jump the gun and just Mount Rushmore. But like, I think he's if he wins another championship, right, and like if he plays long enough, I mean, we'll see what happens, right?
I mean, I think he's in a better position than LeBron, even that team. I would say.
Even that conversation, right? So Steph and LeBron each have 4 rings, right? If I'm not saying this is going to happen, but if Steph manages to squeeze out 1 or 2 more while LeBron's still playing, I mean, whose era was that then?
I don't know. If he ends up with 5, 4.
5 or 6, and LeBron ends with 4, right? An argument can be. That's when I feel like, because Steph is an unselfish player in the sense that everyone pays so much attention to him.
Yeah.
Where like he doesn't really like, he's not the ISO ball, like, you know, trying to take over the game just him alone, but like
he'll do it when he needs to. He did in the Olympics,
bro.
They needed him.
I know, man. I don't know. I think Steph doesn't get enough credit a lot of the time, man.
Yeah,
that's what I'll say about him. And hopefully he gets to go out on his own terms, but I don't think it's anytime soon, because looking at him, he looks like he's still in his prime to me.
Seems like it, yeah.
It doesn't seem like there's any change, right? You can't fight injuries in Golden State, and like the way the organization played out, Clay going down, you know, Katie leaving and everything that happened, right?
Yeah, a lot of people were leaving, right? But Steph stayed loyal, right? Mm-hmm. He was saying,
what a crazy stat that typically NBA players retire between the age of 34 to 36.
Yeah.
All these players now,
now
they're all extending their retirements because there's so much science out there, right, to like increase the longevity.
They also take care of their bodies.
Yeah, their bodies, what they're eating. Like back in the day, these guys used to get back, drink a cold one, and smash a hamburger and play a game, right? Yeah, they do it at halftime.
Do you know who the oldest player to retire was?
Wasn't it Vince Carter?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 43.
Yeah.
Damn. LeBron's gonna top him for sure.
Oh, well, how old is LeBron? 40?
He's already 41.
41?
I think. I don't know.
I thought he was my age.
I think he's 40.
Or no, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with 42.
But
to me, I don't know.
He's 40.
He's 40?
40?
How's LeBron going to play 3 more years? You think he'll play 3 more years?
I think so. No?
I don't think so.
He's turning 41 this year, like in December.
Oh, so 2 more years after this.
We just got to do 2.
Maybe if he wants that record for
Of course he wants it. He wants every record. Why the hell wouldn't he want it?
But all these hints about like
45 still playing.
Yeah.
All these hints of like, I might retire, I might, you know, make this decision.
He just wants the spotlight.
Right?
That's why no one's talking about Steph like that, because he keeps saying it.
Steph's not saying
Yeah.
I mean, he's quiet. He plays the game the right way. He never asks for any spotlight. He just goes out there and proves it on the court, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he stuck it out with that one franchise his whole career, right?
Nah, man.
Unlike some other guys jumped around everywhere, right? Not so loyal. I don't know.
Yeah.
But he was talking about his loyalty to even Drake, right?
Oh.
We have a clip of it.
Okay.
It seems like you and Drake are super cool. Every time I see y'all courtside, it's love. And if I'm not mistaken, he has you tatted.
Yeah, you got the 30 with the halo, I think it is.
Yeah.
Drake has everyone tatted.
I go way back though, and it's actually kind of a family thing too. Like, one of Aisha's cousins from Toronto. She's from Toronto, and
That's how you say Toronto.
So we're all in the same boat.
I knew you was really rocking with Drake when during the Olympics, y'all was like chilling, and then like in the arena they're playing Not Like Us, and you were like, yo, this is not the only song in America. Like, enough with this song. Is that why, or were you just sick of the song at that point?
Oh, it was both. It was both. Like everywhere we went, that's all I heard, and the fact that they knew who I was with. So you can't do nothing about what the DJ's playing. But I was like, I got sick of it at a certain point. And it was funny the cameras called me because that was from the soul. Like that was from.
Cut this shit up. We get it
from right here.
Don't you like him more now?
Right?
I've always liked him a lot.
I wasn't, if I'm going to be completely honest, I was more of a LeBron fan than a Steph fan.
Yeah.
Before, but like not only just because of Drake, Steph just feels more of like a down to earth dude, and like if
Like a family man.
Yeah, LeBron's a family man too.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Right? And like LeBron's a stand-up dude. Like we can like make fun of him and talk shit about him, but off the court, there's like no blemishes, right? Outside of like this loyalty shit, like recently, and then like this trying to put down Jordan. I did see the thing with him where he was like, you know, I want to play with Jordan, but then he was also scared of the headline of it.
That was a weird.
Then he's like, I can see the headlines now.
Why are you scared of the headline?
Yeah.
Just say you want to play with Jordan. Leave the headlines
Who
where
the
they
hell's
made.
gonna judge you for wanting to play with
If you said I didn't want to play with Jordan, we'd still talk. If you said I want to play with
it
him,
doesn't matter
still
what
talk,
you say.
right? But yeah, as far as like Steph goes, like I think it's pretty cool, man. Like if you are a loyal friend,
yeah,
right, and like your loyalties lie with Drake. When this shit happens, it's just hip hop beef. You're not trying to be,
for sure,
I don't know, choose a side over whatever's more popular, and just roll with it for absolutely no reason.
That was interesting too. He said Aisha's cousin was like family with Drake. Is that you saying something like that?
Yeah. You knew she was from Toronto though, right?
Yeah. Oh, her? Yeah, I knew about her.
I don't even know if he said they were family with Drake.
He did. He said something like that.
He said something about her cousin, but I didn't hear it properly.
Yeah, he said that. He's like, they're all Toronto. They're all from
a
Toronto or
family
something.
thing,
It's a
that's for
family
sure.
thing.
Yeah.
That's what he said. That's just like saying, like, I don't think he means that they're all related.
Okay, whatever. Maybe I misinterpreted. But that he said Toronto properly.
Yeah.
That made me a bigger fan of him.
Yeah, I saw you. You're like, oh, he said it properly.
I hate when people go Toronto.
I mean, everyone remembers him like when Del Curry was playing here.
Yeah.
Right? Like you see him.
He
and his
has
brother
ties to
in
the
the Raptors jerseys. Right, and they're playing. But yeah, I mean, like that's one thing that I didn't like of LeBron. Like people would be like, "Oh, light skin energy" or whatever, right? Like if you read the comments, that's what they'll say about Steph, right? Like, why you guys so butthurt over like the beef or whatever. It's not that, man. Like if you have a friend and somebody's going after your friend, even if it's a rap beef, right? You're just gonna be dancing to the song.
He's still doing it. I saw him on vacation, like
LeBron and Greece or something, right? Oh.
He has to at this point.
Right? Yeah, I mean, he's not gonna drop a diss track.
Him and his wife too. Their hands up, everything.
Well, if she's a ride or die, she better be doing it. LeBron's out here, air punching. The air. What else was air punching? Do? Yeah. What else we got?
So some unfortunate news. Hulk Hogan passed away at the age of 71. Kind of came out of nowhere. Cardiac arrest. I don't know. The man lived a wild life.
Yeah.
One of the GOATs for sure for wrestling. The guy was electric, man. He put wrestling on the map for me. I think he was the person that put it on the map in like the 80s, 90s. He was in movies. He was all over the place, right? He kind of set the stage for The Rock and Stone Cold and those after him.
Yeah.
Like lifted up even more.
Yeah.
This is why we watched wrestling. It was
I mean, like way back in the day. Like, when do you stop watching wrestling? Right? I know there's like some grown men who are like
a lot of them.
into
People
it.
are
Right?
gonna get offended.
Yeah. But age 8 or 9, like way back in the day, right? Like, and the Hulk Hogan used to be one of those guys, right? That you would watch, right? Andre the Giant, right?
Yeah. He beat Andre, right? This guy beat Andre.
Yeah. But like, a lot of that, like back in the day, it's like this thing evolved more when it, The Rock came, Stone Cold came, all that, right? But back in the day, you still had him, Undertaker, all that stuff going on, right? There's a lot of people who are fans of him, right? Even afterwards when NWO and stuff happened, right?
For sure.
But like, I feel like there is a lot of controversy there too, right?
Yeah,
like, there's
politically speaking,
not only politically speaking, didn't he do this thing with like his daughter or somebody who was dating a black guy or something?
Oh yeah, and he said the N-word.
And then he's like, I think at least we got one of the rich ones or something like that.
Yeah,
he's saying some crazy shit like that.
That's wild.
Right? So like there are people that like, it's not like has an unblemished like record, right? He's also had like a shit ton of surgeries or whatever.
Yeah.
I think I saw him in a podcast like a couple of years ago, a year ago or so, talking about like how he's had like 10 back surgeries and like how it's hard for him to walk around or whatever. Right?
Yeah, I mean, wrestling is fake,
A lot of flipping.
Yeah.
but they throw these guys. They actually get really hurt. A lot of these guys can't walk.
Yeah. And he's like, then the steroids thing, right? Like every wrestler's on steroids, right?
Yeah.
But like back in the day, that was like a controversy.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
I mean, for me, I feel like outside all that, he was like wrestling wise, like it was so fun to watch him, right? I think to honor him, one of my favorite clips of Hulk Hogan. I don't know if you guys seen this, but this is how he was. It was Hulk Hogan in a nutshell.
Wow. Me and Sikh were sitting here straight face.
Really?
You guys are cracking up. What are you laughing at?
That wasn't funny to you?
Yeah, that's what's funny, man. Two grown ass men, like
I didn't watch wrestling though. That's
No,
not
I
really-
never got into it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that was so no.
Like I stopped watching it like I think right when The Rock came around that time.
not when he came, when he left. When,
left,
The Rock
when he left,
came,
yeah.
he was a legend, man.
Yeah.
He would just do this, you know.
He's
how to-
cool now.
Yeah, I like his movies.
No, I mean he was funny in wrestling. Like he would.
He was hilarious.
Yeah, he would just ask somebody like, "Oh, it doesn't matter what you're saying." You remember
Yeah,
that
the
shit?
eyebrow thing.
Yeah, and then like he'll just, I don't know, he's drinking milk. Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
He's funny. He's funny.
I think this guy's probably the greatest. So Hulk, or he's right up there.
Yeah, I've seen so many people like be him for Halloween, like little kids.
Yeah.
Such an epic costume.
Yeah.
Crazy week though. Ozzy Osbourne, this guy, and Theo from the Cosby Show too. He drowned.
Yeah, he drowned.
Yeah, that was really messed up. R.I.P.
Yeah.
Should we move on?
Yeah.
Okay, so our next thing we got is the NFLPA executive director. He resigned, right? So his name's Lloyd Howell. He resigned after some controversy, citing personal and family strain. So there's some talk of collusion with other teams and limiting guaranteed contracts for players, which is like pretty serious. But the most interesting part I thought of this thing was strip clubs. So this guy Howell, he charged the union for visits to strip clubs, including $738 in Miami and $2,500 in Atlanta. I think that's a popular one. Magic City. And they got some good wings or something. He labeled these as player engagement events. I'm sure they're pretty engaged. So yeah, what do you
Building at a strip club.
I mean, okay.
what do you guys make of that? You think it's
is it any
legit?
different than like going to a restaurant? Like really? Like actually?
I would think so. Because
You think so?
naked women.
I mean, if
deals are getting done,
exactly.
if deals are getting done, it's
If
business.
they're actually doing business,
Right.
and they're just sitting there doing business, enjoying a meal or something,
Yeah, that's
like
what
what's the
they're doing.
difference
you
between
didn't like the tea.
going to Chili's?
But you're okay with this.
I feel like because of your stance on the T app, I'm like, we're over here now.
No, this is taxable.
I don't know. I just thought that was hilarious.
That is
Because that is how business is done, right?
Especially if he was just taking players there.
Hold on, what else are you taking there?
Huh?
You're just taking players there
Yeah, like I think he was taking players there to like, I don't know,
to get deals done,
Yeah, I guess.
right? Like, what else would we do there?
I don't know.
Right, that's what it would be.
There's a lot of stuff going on with the NFLPA though. Like
What?
I think the feds are looking into them now.
Oh.
The whole
Yeah,
thing is like seems pretty messed up about what they were doing money wise, but I don't know.
Don't go to strip clubs.
And the last thing we got here is the Blue Jays. They're on fire.
Jays.
Have you watched any Jays games recently?
No, if I'm being
I heard
honest.
they're doing really well.
Yeah, I started reading headlines and then I
It's
started.
time to
getting
jump on the
into them a little bit,
bandwagon.
right? Yeah, I haven't been really watching them. I think I caught like a couple here and there.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, October baseball is fun.
It's really fun,
to watch,
yeah.
right? Like the last time we had this was like Batista's bat flip era, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the last time we got excited about October baseball.
Yeah, I thought like this whole thing was over too. Like Vladdy was supposed to leave or something, but they're rolling right now. Just some stats that I have. Right now they're sitting at 62-42. They
Yeah.
have the best record in baseball. They're at the top of the AL East. They have a 6-game lead over the Yankees. They won 17 of the last 21, including 2 series sweeps.
Let's go.
In May, they were 27-28. So they totally flipped the whole record, right?
God damn.
So like, is it our year? I don't know. The last time they were at this time of the year, the last time they were at the top of the league, like the best record, it was 92. We all know what happened. They won the World Series.
Back to back.
Back to back.
Back to back.
Yeah.
I remember even Dad, he still talks about the World Series.
Yeah,
Joe Carter.
It was a big deal, right?
Walk-off home run. Pretty crazy.
Skydome,
right?
They changed the name.
But yeah, like I know it's definitely cool, right? And if anyone knows Toronto fans, will criticize our teams and will jump right on that bandwagon when it's time.
I just want to say too, bandwagoning your own home team is fine. You're allowed to do that.
It's allowed.
You live
I
there.
agree with that.
Me too.
Yeah, why the hell
The
not?
Blue Jays jersey is so nice. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy one.
It's a cool jersey.
Reason?
Yeah.
The jersey's so
One.
nice.
The one I have is too big.
Tickets are cheap, man.
Yeah.
Fun environment to go to.
Yeah. No, baseball in the playoffs is pretty
Yeah.
sick.
Playoffs is actually really fun.
Yeah.
But an actual baseball game is kind of boring.
Yeah,
You.
that's why they.
So long.
That's why they have all the gimmicks.
Long
right?
time to drink a lot of beers, right?
They do the Toonie, I think, hot dogs or whatever.
Yeah.
They
Really?
just broke a record. They sold like 84,000 dogs or
Whoa.
something.
God damn.
Hot dogs, like crazy, right?
Yeah.
Keep talking about hot dogs.
It's your obsession.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping it's our year.
Yeah, that's cool. I think that's it for sports. Let's move on to off topic.
Okay, so first we're gonna start with the Tesla diner.
So Tesla opened a diner in Hollywood in Los Angeles, and it actually looks pretty cool. So this is a picture of it. So you can charge your Tesla there. It's like a drive-in theater also outside, and it's like a diner. So it's like retro, like American food. And then if you have a Tesla, you can just order food right from your car, and they can like bring it to you. And then even inside, like, we have this other video. They have like a robot like serving the food and stuff.
Or is that a guy?
It looks so real.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seems like a pretty like cool spot. And like I've seen reviews online. People are saying like the food's pretty good too. But also, like always, there's some protesters outside as well. So we have this video. It's supposed to be Elon Musk doing the salute. Remember he did it?
Yeah. Are they still mad at Elon?
That's what I thought. Didn't he flip back? Isn't he like back on the left?
Well, yeah, obviously they're still mad at Elon.
Yeah.
Or it seems like Elon's
Remember?
pockets are
He's like
hurting,
the
man.
big bomb. Trump's on the Epstein list. And then like now.
He is,
now
right?
Everyone's been talking about it.
Because they got rid of the EV mandate.
Yeah.
This will probably help. Like, I feel like it's such a big incentive to get a Tesla. I don't know if people are into that. But, like, there was huge lines to get in. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty cool that you can order on your
cool.
car and sit there and charge, right? These things take a while to charge anyways, right?
Yeah.
You know the whole restaurant's electric? Did you say that already?
Oh, no.
Yeah, like they have no gas stoves, Yeah, the whole thing is electric.
So wouldn't these environmentalist people, the climate people, like love this?
They should, yeah.
The whole thing's electric, man.
But Elon made it.
But Elon made it, so it's bad.
And you get your food in little Cybertruck.
Yeah, little.
No way.
Like, you know those McDonald's containers?
Yeah, they look
but
like
they're like
Cybertruck.
Cybertruck.
That's cool.
Yeah.
This
Pretty
is how,
gimmicky.
like if charging is gonna take that long, this would be cool if
Make
you
it
had something
fun.
not obviously not to that level at every single charging station or whatever, but like something food related where you can sit in your car and order some food while you're.
Yeah, but even the inside of it looks really cool too. Like,
No, I'm sure it looks cool.
Yeah.
I don't know how much of it is gimmicky though, or how much of it is actually cool.
yeah, or how good the food is. Okay, let's move on. So, Nintendo released a statement confirming that Princess Peach and Mario are just good friends and they help each other out whenever they can. So, Nintendo has been really ambiguous with their relationship, but there's notably hugs, kisses on the cheek, flirty moments. And in Super Mario Odyssey, Mario proposes to Peach along with Bowser, and she rejects them both
God damn.
and continues on her independent journey. So my take from it is that Mario's in love with her and she just friend zoned him.
Right? She's been friend zoning this guy for how long, man?
What an idiot. What's trying so hard?
Take the graphic away. Yeah, like to me, like I feel like this DEI crap, right?
Exactly.
Like, why do you need to put out a statement?
Video games, just let people assume.
Or did she get the T app and Mario's been up to since?
She was on that T app.
Right?
That's what happened.
Right? And Mario's been holding
Mario got too many red flags.
Yeah, too many red flags.
I grew up always thinking they were romantically.
Really? I always felt like Luigi was trying to slide up in there all the time. Like he's taller.
I feel like that.
Yeah, it always seemed like Luigi.
Toad was a little.
Toad is like the son or
Toad's
whatever.
your friend, man.
He's like the little.
Her friend.
See, that's why fellas need a T-app too.
I just feel like this guy's like, what are you doing, man?
What do you mean? You feel bad for him, man. He's been friend zoned for like 30 years.
Yeah, but he's risking his life killing dragons to
He
protect.
saves her over and over.
Over and over and over again. He's a loyal dude. That's what happens, man. You get friend zoned. You get friend zoned.
They had to put out a statement.
Right? They had to put out a statement serious, right? It was a serious thing.
Well, there's been lots of cheek kisses.
Yeah. So what's all that? She's
leading him on.
Yeah, she's just leading him on this whole time.
Save me. And
Now go away.
But anyways, let's move on. We're going to move on to Gwyneth Paltrow.
So remember last week we were talking about the Coldplay camp and then how the astronomer CEO resigned. So obviously astronomer, the company has been getting a lot of PR more than usual, more negative as well. So then they put out this video with Gwyneth Paltrow to kind of address it. So this is a video first.
Astronomer. Hi, I'm Gwyneth Paltrow. I've been hired on a very temporary basis to speak on behalf of the 300 plus employees at Astronomer. Astronomer has gotten a lot of questions over the last few days, and they wanted me to answer the most common ones. Yes, Astronomer is the best place to run Apache Airflow, unifying the experience of running data, ML, and AI pipelines at scale. We've been thrilled so many people have a newfound interest in data workflow automation. As for the other questions we've received, yes, there is still room available at our Beyond Analytics event in September. We will now be returning to what we do best, delivering game-changing results for our customers. Thank you for your interest in Astronomer.
So it's supposed to be like a joke, they're not really addressing the problems or the questions, but they're trying to bring attention to what their company actually does. And then the other part of it is Gwyneth Paltrow is, you know, the lead singer of Coldplay? Yeah, Chris Martin's ex-wife. Yeah. They have kids together.
Oh.
So I don't know if that's supposed to be like...
That's why they hired her. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yo, when I first saw the video, I thought it was AI. I couldn't tell.
But she really did it.
That's how good AI is now. I mean, you saw Trump and
that was wild.
But look at them trying to like make light of it.
Yeah.
I mean, they gotta say something. But did anyone know what Astronomer was before this?
No.
Yeah.
I still don't.
Everyone knows.
Nope.
Yeah.
You
I don't know what they do, but I know the company exists.
Yeah. No, I don't think anyone cares. Whoever's using their service, they're not gonna stop using it.
I thought she was about to be like, I'm the new CEO.
That would be wild. But why her?
Why her?
Oh, because
I think Chris Smart.
That's it.
I would assume so.
I haven't seen her do anything in a while.
That's the social media
Like a company.
The Goop. She has a podcast too.
Yeah.
Everyone has a podcast.
All right, let's move on. So Caitlin Clark sold her rookie card for $660,000.
Damn.
Wow.
So this is the card. So just to put it in perspective, highest ever female athlete sports card sold.
Makes sense.
And just let's compare it to her salary.
Yeah.
So she signed a 4-year deal for $338,000, approximately $84,000 a year. And this one card sold for $660,000. So basically the memorabilia is more valuable than a player.
That's pretty funny.
Not even a retired player.
But to be fair, she does have that massive Nike deal, no?
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
so
getting paid.
She makes crazy money off like endorsements. So $10 million annually, $28 million for 8 years with Nike.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna feel bad for anyone with salaries, I don't think Caitlin Clark's the one that people are gonna feel bad for, right?
Sure.
Especially the amount of money that she does make.
Did you see recently what they all wore to their game?
Yeah.
Pay us what we deserve.
Yeah.
Pay us what you owe us.
Pay us what you owe us. I mean, that's kind of like technically the WNBA has been losing money for a while now, right? So like, yeah, I mean,
their whole argument's on the revenue share. It's not on like how they just want a larger share of the revenue.
They want a larger share of the losing revenue.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah, like compared to the NBA, NBA players have a larger share of the revenue.
Yeah, NBA players also bringing a shit ton of money, right? The NBA is basically subsidizing the WNBA. That's kind of like what it is, right? But like, okay, to me, there's all that, like we were talking about Shaq, Angel Reese the other day or whatever, right? And people keep turning this into a racial thing. Like if you're a league, right, you want whoever brings the eyeballs, whoever, like if it's this rivalry between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark or whatever it is, that's what you want out there, man. It's gonna sell tickets, it's gonna sell jerseys, it's gonna do all of that.
Selling a rookie card.
Yeah.
That.
Even outside of I was about to say Angel Reese, other players are kind of hating on this girl. I don't get it. Like her card's selling for this much. Yeah. She's propping up your whole league. If you're ever gonna get paid more money, she's gonna have a lot to do with it.
100%.
So maybe stop hating on her.
Nice to it, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been talking about women and men this whole time, right? You think this is a female thing, man?
What?
Like you just
hating?
Like I don't know. Like if you're a dude, right? Like if you're in the, no, I'm not saying that just hating is a female thing. She's just giving me eyes, like
sexist guy.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying like if a dude came in the NBA, like Jordan, right? Was Jordan hated on that much?
A little bit.
A little bit, but if you're bringing money to the league,
people hated on LeBron when he came in. They're like,
for different reasons. Do you think that he didn't deserve to get paid what he was getting paid?
That's like the making $100 million before walking on the league on the court. People hated him.
I guess there was a little bit of that.
So I think the same thing's kind of happening here.
Right. So I guess it's not a female thing.
Her rookie contract, though, it was more than like a regular player.
Because she deserves it too, man.
Yeah.
She's
not much more. Like
the only reason anybody knows about this league is because of her, man.
Yeah.
Or not a lot of guys.
Yeah, I think it's getting talked about a lot more now because I think credit to
what about like Lisa Leslie and stuff?
Nobody cared.
But everyone knew it because of her.
We knew she existed.
Yeah, you knew who she was,
never
right? But like name like 4 other WNBA players, right? Now you
I
can
even name like team names.
Like Asia Wilson, Kelsey Plum, right? And then these Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark.
Yeah, they're all new.
Like old ones.
That's what I'm saying. Old ones, nobody can name.
Yeah.
Right? So it's this current. Yeah. But all of them have like social media and they're all
Love
like
and Basketballs because of the WNBA. Remember that movie?
Love and Basketball?
She played on the sports at that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's move on. Yeah.
Okay, so did you guys see that video, the AI generated video of Obama getting arrested in the Oval Office?
Yep.
With Trump. I'm not going to play the video, but this is just like a clip from it, a little picture from it. So he gets arrested. It's all AI generated. So now, so Trump posted this to his social media, and then he posted this of so Obama is getting chased in like what was this? The O.J. Simpson. Is that
that's the Ford Bronco.
Vance is in the back. Trump is behind him.
Vance, chasing him.
And he's just posting this to his social media.
Yeah.
And do you guys know like why?
It's because of that whole treason thing he's accusing them, right?
Yeah, like what's her name? Tulsi
Gabbard.
Yeah. She's accusing Obama of treason. Like his 2 people on his administration were funding or trying to.
Okay. It's all about that Russia hoax thing, the Russia collusion thing, right?
Yeah.
They're saying that
the 2016 election.
Yeah, his administration was the one that are funding it to discredit Trump, right? So then Hillary Clinton could get elected. I mean, like everyone knows a Russia hoax was fake. Right? Yeah. It's been talked to death at this point.
Yeah.
But like I feel like to bring up Obama, it's just like one of those like whether you're a fan of Obama's or not, right? Like depending on wherever you fall in the political spectrum, some people think like he was one of the greatest presidents, and other people think that he's done a lot of shitty things.
Very polarizing, yeah.
polarizing that you
Kinda like
never
this,
used to be, right? But it is now, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter where you fall. To me, I look at this and I'm like, okay, he's just trying to get this Epstein thing off.
I agree.
Exactly.
I agree completely with
He's
that.
just like, what's the most polarizing name, right? What's the biggest name you could pull? Obama, right? Obama, like Biden was president before this, right? Like, and before that is Trump. You're going back. You're reaching here. You're like, let me just make something stick.
Well,
right?
Obama and him have had a riff since what do you call that thing? The thing at the White House? The comedian
The correspondence.
Yeah, it's from that, right? He took some shots at him.
Yeah, but at Jimmy Carter's funeral, they just seemed all chummy. Yeah. I mean, you never know with these guys, but to me,
it's definitely what you're saying, man.
Yeah.
He's just look how many things he's doing in such a short time span.
Yeah.
He's just seeing what sticks.
Yeah.
And I think it's working. People stopped talking about Epstein the way they were pushing it.
Yeah, like from last week to this week.
There's a drop off.
Yeah.
I think people are going to come to this acceptance that they're not going to get what they want out of these Epstein files.
For sure.
Right.
They're interviewing Ghislaine, I don't know how to
Ghislaine.
They've been interviewing her for like the last 3 days. They just sent her back to prison. Yeah, she's
I mean,
like
I'd be
answering all these
worried
questions
if I was her.
No, like they're trying to get her out.
I mean, she might not, or
she might not have done anything, right?
Or she might be, getting out, right? Like, who knows, right?
Great. So that's everything we have for off topic.
Okay, let's move on to the question segment. Recently I was having a conversation surrounding like the Mandela effect. So if you guys don't know, the Mandela effect is like when a group of people remember something differently than how it actually was. So I was looking online at the top 10 like Mandela effect moments. So I would just want to go through them and ask you guys how you remember it. Okay, so obviously the first one, did Nelson Mandela die in prison in the 1980s or did he live till 2013?
I don't
know that
lived till 2013.
Yeah, so that's why it's called the Mandela effect. That is the right answer. But a lot of people think he died in the 80s. In Star Wars, does Darth Vader say, Luke, I am your father, or no, I am your father?
Luke, I am your father.
Luke, I am your father.
Yeah.
The correct answer is no, I am your father.
I knew it was
Luke.
that just because of whatever she's asking, right? Because everyone thinks it's Luke.
It is Luke.
It's not.
I don't
Watch
believe
the
you.
movie. Okay.
I'd have to watch that back, man, because it is like
iconic
Luke,
scene.
I am your father.
No.
Let's just say it
now
back to each other.
It could have the same emphasis with no.
Luke, no.
No, it doesn't, man.
Yeah, with the
They should change it to Luke if it's no.
it's all like that, like smoke sound.
That's the point of the thing. Like you remember it differently than what it really is.
Yeah,
You know
we'll
that guy? What's his name? James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
Before he passed away, they made him record a bunch of things, so he's gonna be Darth Vader like forever. Isn't that cool? Fun fact.
I was like, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know who he was.
Same guy.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
All right.
They did that.
Okay, next. Is the Monopoly man wearing a monocle or has he never had one?
No,
Like that one.
He has a monocle.
he doesn't.
Has a monocle?
I don't think he's ever had one.
Oh.
He has never had
You're
one.
just answering it like that.
No, I'm not.
No,
I was actually envisioning the game.
He doesn't have
He
one.
doesn't
Yeah,
have one.
he doesn't have
He
one.
doesn't have one.
I knew that one.
Is it spelled Febreze with one E or Febreze like with two E's? Breeze.
I would say two E's.
Two.
I think one.
It's spelled with one E.
Okay.
Who
Brad?
cleans more?
He's like Febreze.
Why is it called Febreze?
Okay, we'll do a couple more. Was a cartoon series spelled Looney Tunes, Tunes, or Toons?
I know this one.
Toons.
Yo. Wait, what do you guys think?
It's you.
It's you?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's
I didn't
you.
know.
It's Tues.
Yeah. Makes sense though. Two.
Yeah.
In Snow White, does the evil queen say "Mirror, mirror on the wall" or "Magic
Yeah.
mirror on the wall"?
Mirror, mirror.
She has.
Is it just what you don't think?
This is just BS. She says mirror, mirror on the wall.
The story is mirror, mirror on the wall. So I'm going to say mirror.
What story?
Like the Snow White story, like a story in like a book.
The crack dancer's magic mirror on the wall.
That doesn't sound right whatsoever.
No, that's a magic mirror on the hell? Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest
of them all? Yeah.
Yeah. So.
No.
I feel like you could come up with more. Just things like you don't care about.
I saw the Pikachu tail one.
Yeah.
You guys seen that one?
What is it? If he has a tail?
No. if on
the tip of his tail is
relax. These guys on the tip of Pikachu's tail at the end of it is there a black tip? Black ball.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes.
No.
There's not?
No.
There's not. It's always yellow.
I don't believe any of these.
Right?
I like the memories in my head.
What if somebody just goes out there and then they just update Google Images and stuff and they just throw these
get rid of everything and they claim this Mandela effect?
Yeah. That's what it is. We live in a simulation.
Inception.
Oh, the indie line.
Okay, we'll end with a would you rather question. Would you rather be able to relive any memory as vividly as when it happened, or erase any memory completely, but you risk forgetting the lesson as well?
Relive any memory.
When our daughter was born.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I feel like after becoming a parent, like when kids grow up and they grow up so fast, when you look at their pictures of when they were small, you're just like, damn, right?
Isn't it so vivid in your mind though still?
It is vivid in my mind. Like I remember when our daughter was like a newborn, like taking her out of the crib when she was crying, and I'm just laying on the floor with her and just staring at her. But like if I could relive those moments, even though I cherished them while they were happening, it's pretty cool, man. Because they go by like this, right? And then then now she's just talking and she's older.
I feel like I would relive too. Just keep going on vacation again and again.
Like your wedding.
And with that, it's a wrap. Remember, you guys should always do your own research no matter what anyone says, including us. And we'll catch you guys next week.
Take care, everybody.